Hello, and welcome to Diego C. Palace. Good evening. I hope you're all doing well. I'm a little bit late to the start of this watch along. It is, of course, Real Betis versus Chelsea, or Chelsea versus Real Betis, and it is. I'm a little bit late, and there's already been a goal. It's the duel between Antony versus Sancho, but then I've looked at the lineups, and Sancho is not actually playing. I don't understand Enzo Maresca's. I think Jadon Sancho balances the Chelsea side. Now, make no mistake about it. If Chelsea lose this, he's just putting himself. Big up to your football. I hope you're doing okay. Thank you very much for that request there. I hear you. I hear you. But it's just not something that I'm looking to do at the moment. To just share out my stuff or my work and that, and also to work with another channel at the moment. I hope you're okay with that. But at the moment, that's how I am. Maybe down the road I might change. So just it is how it is. But big up to your football. Please keep doing what you're doing. And of course, absolutely, I don't mind shouting people out. It's just it's a little bit for me. No, I hope that's okay. Yeah, yes. Actually, all football. If you look at or anybody out there, all my videos and all my uploads, when you upload videos and when you upload content, you have an option. You can either choose to allow other people to utilize it or not. Mine is open for that, but what I don't want to do is I just want to be clear. I just want to work on my own space and just do my own content creation. And that's what I've always done. So some content creators, they do click that option. So if you do, but I absolutely respect the fact that you asked. That means a lot to me. Absolutely. So all my stuff, if you do clip it and then you add it onto your work, it does eventually, but then the system recognizes it that you've picked it up from here. But I respect you asking that. Absolutely. Yeah, I mean, but it can work. There's many content creators out there that do exactly do their own stuff, and it's just for me. I'd if you to take things off to ask permission to take something from somebody else, content creation. It's not the avenue that I've taken, but I hope you're able to work that out. But Yeah, definitely. So it is what it is. It's nobody does it because it's like a rule that maybe no one really does it. There is a few channels out there that do clip other people, and then they send it out. And I just think if that's what people want to do, then that's their creation. But then it's not really their work. That's what I'm trying to say. So I hope that makes sense. Big up to everybody. Good evening to Steve. Oh, Steve, you've changed your picture there. And good evening also to all football. And definitely respect you by asking. Thank you. Yeah, I've got. I've got so many other stuff to upload. To upload on my side. I got to big up your Steve RSC says good evening or big up. And he's going for a 2-2. I actually went for a 2 Chelsea 0. That was my prediction before I even tuned in, and they're already winning they're losing 1-0. I mean, I just don't understand why Enzo Maresca did not start with Jadon Sancho down the left. It's obviously utilizing Jadon Sancho as a plan B, and I can see he can't change the. It's either he's not prepared to start. He's not prepared to drop Madueke. So the problem is not the fact that Jadon Sancho is not on for Chelsea, in my opinion, from what I've seen so far. Is the fact that Caicedo and Fernández are not the finished article in the midfield pivot for Chelsea. If you talk to any Chelsea fan and you ask them, do you think Caicedo can get you to a Champions League final and win you a Champions League trophy? the majority of Chelsea fans will say no. It's not because he's a bad football player or a bad midfielder. He's not at the levels of Chelsea FC. Not because I say so. That's what Chelsea fans say. The Chelsea fans that are known to see their football club win World Club Championship, UEFA, Champions League trophies, Premier League trophies, FA Cups, all nearly on the same year. So that's the way I see it. I think Caicedo is a good player, good midfielder to work in the midfield pivot, but he doesn't know how to pick a pass. He doesn't know how to work. For me, he doesn't work enough off the ball. So he wouldn't start ahead of Jefferson Lerma at Crystal Palace for me. No way. He wouldn't start in front of Will Hughes. He definitely wouldn't start in front of Adam Walton at my Crystal Palace. No way. Please hit a like and subscribe at Diego C. Palace if you are new. And I'm watching 2 watch-alongs. Chelsea, not happy with Betis. Well, it is what it is. The fact is that they're losing. And Enzo Maresca has got like a tin of all sorts of wonderful posh chocolates there and sweets. And he doesn't know how to pick a side with the squad in depth that he's got. He's got Reece James, he's got Dewsbury-Hall, and Nkunku, Adebayo, Colwill, Sancho, and he's picked a side, and they're losing 1-0 at the moment. Big up to Steve. I hope you're doing well. And then also, I watch many games on YouTube today. Azerbaijan playoff, relegation, Armenian League, and Estonian League. Good to watch these leagues on YouTube. I wish I had the time, Steve, but if you got the time for it, definitely do it. Because I know you know your European football really well, Steve. I just can't keep up with. I need a bit of time out, actually, to be honest. I'm just I didn't turn it on. Oh Lord. Is it on? There we go. We are still FA Cup champions, so let's just have that going. Please hit like and subscribe at Diego C. Palace if you are new. Real Betis are winning 1-0. Oh, I need to change it. And Enzo Maresca, it's literally a half and 20 minutes from. He won't be there tomorrow morning if they don't lift the trophy. And the difference is Isco, Antony, in my opinion, and for me, Isco, the experience of Isco in Real Betis, Antony, what he's brought to the side under Manuel Pellegrini, and also I like the 2 centre halves of Bartra and Nathan. It's like a backbone. It's the backbone of Real Betis, and it was I can't pronounce this lad's name. Ezzalzouli has scored, and who provided the assist was Isco, and that is something. Isco and Cardoso in the midfield area, although Isco's playing a bit forward. They're absolutely cooking Caicedo and Fernández in the midfield pivot for in this fixture. So for me, I think it's just the wrong lineup. I just don't get it. I don't understand why Chelsea haven't started with Jadon Sancho down the left, and also I don't understand why I start with Reece James. If he's fit, start with him. With his experience, start with Reece James all day long. I will start with Colwill as well. I don't get it. And if Chelsea don't win this, Chelsea fans will want to have a new striker, and they'll probably want to change they want to sort out their midfield. And, you know, the answer for the striker solution for Chelsea is Osimhen, obviously. I think. Big up to the dog. Hope you're doing well. Guess who is Bakey? Big up to the dog. I hope you're doing well. Big up to the dog. I hope you're doing well. And Steve says, I'm sure the second league in Spain playoffs late June to see who gets promoted to La Liga. Is that going on now? And then Levante promoted to with one game left. Looks like Elche will go to Granada. Oh, nearly. They nearly scored. Do you know what? Chelsea just haven't turned up. They look like shadows. And Real Betis, like they really want to win this trophy. They look like individuals. Maybe the halftime talk might help Chelsea, but I think it's just Enzo Maresca. He just hasn't chosen the right players. Anyway, big up to Steve says, I am sure league in Spain play off what? The second league in Spain play off finish late June. Wow, they're still playing over there. I suppose different time of the year. I would have thought they wouldn't finish earlier rather than later, because the later it is there, it'll be hotter, the temperature, because they're close to the. Anyway, but Levante promoted with one game left. Looks like Elche will go up. Granada have chance to play off. MSN United beat them 2011. Almira Racing Mirandes Oviedo in playoffs. So it looks like they jump. It's like the champion. I would presume it's like the championship trying to get up into the Premier League. Be good to see Mirandes up. Never seen them or Oviedo in it. Seems Almeria and Racing not been in a long time. Massive to be out top of the league. It sounds to me like it's a situation where championship clubs are trying to get into their Premier League, but obviously in Spain. For that perspective, please keep hitting the likes and subscribe at Diego C. Palace if you are new. And it's no substitutions, and Isco for me and Antony be the best two players on the pitch. The Chelsea players, maybe they felt that just for them just turning up would mean that they would it's good enough for them to win, but it's not. What's going on here? Hold on, I've just lost them. Come on. Ah, there we go. It's coming up to the 44-minute mark, halfway like, and Real Betis are still leading 1-0. That's a good free kick there. Do you know what? Chelsea are lucky they haven't conceded a second goal. The crowd from Real Betis are like literally, where are they anyway? Where are they actually playing this final? It's the name of the stadium. I'm not even going to attempt to read. This is the venue. Please hit a like and subscribe. Big up to you, Steve. Come to your chats in a minute, Steve. Let me just try and get into the game a little bit. But this is where they're playing, and I have zero idea where it is. Big up to you, Steve. I will come to your comments. Just bear with me, buddy. If you're new to the channel, please keep hitting the likes and subscribe at Diego C. Palace. Real Betis versus Chelsea. And let me just turn this down because I think that's too loud. Chelsea fans are going absolutely nuts on YouTube right now. I don't understand why he didn't start. To me, I will start Colwill. I will start with Jadon Sancho. He's got options on. He's literally got 2 starting 11s. And he can't get to half time. We're in injury time now. Real Betis have literally had the most opportunities. Chelsea just haven't showed up to the races. And they just absolutely shocking. I think maybe that I could hear the crowd. They're shouting for Reece James. That's another player that I will start. This is a final. This is a final. If you look at Ange Postecoglou and Ruben Amorim in that Europa League final, you play the most experienced and the better players. Even if they can only give you like 60 minutes or even 40 minutes, but you play them from the beginning. So there's no mistakes and you maximize the opportunity to get an early goal in. And that's what Real Betis has done. They scored within 10 minutes, caught them cold. Chelsea caught cold. I think the Chelsea players felt that, oh, just because you signed for Chelsea, you've made it. Well, no, you haven't. If you can't get past Real Betis, 45 minutes, you could hear the crowd, the Chelsea away crowds, shouting for Reece. And maybe I'm sure I may have misheard it. I would take Caicedo off. It just doesn't make any sense. Literally, do you know what Enzo Maresca actually looks like right now? He looks like when I did that watch along between when Chelsea went to the Amex, and I'll never get that 90 minutes back. And like literally, it was where Brighton piped them 3-0, and that was in the league, not in the because they lost to them in the cup the weekend before, and then like 4 days later they played them again at the Amex, and they lost 3-0 Chelsea to Brighton. They got absolutely, and Enzo Maresca, it looks exactly the same on his touchline. It's half time now. He just looks like a reindeer in headlights. I don't get it. Look at his bench. I reckon the transfer fees, I mean, I'm only estimating the net spend of the transfer fees of all the Chelsea substitutes. I'm not talking about the team that are playing, the team that are playing on the pitch. I'm talking about I'm looking at the names there. And if you look at the wages, if you look at I expect the transfer fees for these players, they could probably, just the substitute bench for Chelsea can buy out the first team, the subs, and probably the reserves. I heard a Chelsea fan on a content on another YouTube channel, and he said he just doesn't see Enzo Maresca getting anywhere near Champions League final. He hasn't got them. I don't think he's got it, and I agree with him. I'm not going to say his name. Please hit like and subscribe at Diego C. Palace if you're new. Chelsea players just basically thought that they can turn up there. Right, I'm going to find out where this place is because, like, literally, I have no idea. Let's find out where it is. Big up to you, Steve. Just come in. I'm just going to... I'm intrigued to find out where this final's been held. Oh, is it Poland? It is Poland. It's a Polish stadium. It's in stadium in Wrocław, Poland. Wrocław Stadium. Have I just? What's the capacity there? Let's have a look. It's 45,000, so it's a decent stadium. Oh my God, Chelsea just haven't turned up. I'm just having a little browse in the YouTube. Chelsea fans are going absolute nuts out there. They are losing there. They're losing it. Right, let's get back into it. Please keep hitting the likes and subscribe at Diego C. Palace. Big up to you, Steve. You've got Manchester United beat them 2021 Granada in the Europa quarterfinals. Manchester United won a game back in 2021. Okay. Both games 2-0, but lost to Villarreal on penalties. Oh, I can't remember that, Steve. You'll have to. Manchester United fans will know about that. I think back in 2021. No, I don't think I hadn't started doing content creation. On Friday, play Atoki. On Friday, play Atoki 4 p.m. Astana playing Ilmay, same 2 p.m. and then 2-week break because of international Karat game. August, Zenit's postponed due to the concert. Also, there's something going on there. They're like Tottenham Hotspur. They hold other things other than football. Big up to everybody in the chat. And Steve says, in the last 5 games, Karat will have 4 at home. How can you have 4 in the row home games? There's something dodgy going on there, in my opinion. But anyway, this final is been held in Poland, and Chelsea, Enzo Maresca looks like a reindeer in headlights. Just as I did that watch along where it ended Brighton. It hurts me to say this. Brighton 3 and Jammy Chelsea with Enzo Maresca, reindeer in headlights. No idea. I know of a Chelsea content creator out there, and he is fuming on Enzo Maresca right now. Why didn't he start? I'm an outsider looking into Chelsea. Why don't you start with Rhys James? Why don't you start with even on Nkunku? I will start on Nkunku. I will start Colwill. I will start Jadon Sancho. All day long. All day long. I don't get it. Good evening today. I hope you're doing well. Big up to you. Please hit like and subscribe at Diego C. Palace if you are new. Because with 3 teams, Karat was meant to play Zetsu, Zenit, and Ataru home first, but changed to away to be home near end of season. Villarreal beat Manchester United 11-10 on penalties. I thought you was going to say that Manchester United scored 10 goals, and I'm thinking, I just don't. That we need to check that, but you're talking penalties. So Villarreal missed on penalties. I can't remember who missed for penalty for Manchester United. I can't remember. Please keep hitting the likes and subscribe. Right, that's when you started watching over there. Yeah, it's a long time ago. Yeah. Big up to you. Fixtures are out the 18th of June. Yes, that's right. But that's just my understanding. That's the Premier League fixtures. The days for the European side, it is already been out. It's not here. I can't get onto Instagram. on the computer. The dates for Crystal Palace in Europe that they have been cascaded, and FA Cup winner celebration. No, it's not that one. Where did I see it? Guys, this. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe at Diego C Palace. I'm trying to find. There was a post somewhere. Or maybe it was an Insta. I can't remember where I saw it. But basically, there is a post out there with the dates to know for next year's European fixtures. I can't find it. Sorry, I did have it somewhere. But there is some dates for the European fixtures. Not some dates to sort of pencil in if you're thinking of doing away and home matches for Crystal Palace in the Europa League next season. I have got it on the phone, but I just don't want to lose the stream. Please hit a like and subscribe at Diego C Palace. Wow, thank you for the 5 likes, everybody. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe. And also oh, okay, that's okay. X channels. Come on, where are you? There. Oh, that's not it. Oh, my days. Please keep hitting the likes and subscribe at Diego C Palace if you are new. You kidding me? Yeah, it's just not happening. Yeah. All right, whatever. It's just madness. De Gea missed penalty. Oh, right. Steve, I can't remember that far back. But big up to you, man, if you do. Good evening to Darkrow. It's the year of the underdogs. Well, yeah, it is with Chelsea versus Real Betis. They've literally not turned up. They literally look like they've gone out onto that pitch thinking they're entitled to already lift the trophy, and they must have forgotten to actually go out there and work as a team. I can't find the tab that I had open. There it is. Right, let's just get back to square one. It's still half time, people. Real Betis won, and I can't get this to go. Are you doing me a favour? How can this get tangled up so mad? Isco doing it for Betis. That's what I said, Darko, when I was watching the first half and I was late anyway. The link-up play between Antony Isco, which is their most experienced side, is like literally Isco is literally their version. I know it's a different position, but their version of Reece James. You've got to start the man. If the man is fit enough to be on the bench, I don't understand why Enzo Maresca doesn't start with him. And also, I will start Jadon Sancho down that left-hand side. I will take off Madueke. It's ridiculous. And the other thing as well is a lot of Chelsea fans are echoing this, and I'm echoing what they say. Is Enzo Maresca absolutely destroyed Cole Palmer? He can't buy a goal at the moment, and this is supposed to be their biggest match of the season. So it's not like they've got other things on their minds. And they haven't turned up for the first half. Chelsea just literally have not. Antony, Isco, I said it as soon as I started doing the watch along. Those two, and also Bartra, and Nathan, or Natan, not Nathan, Natan, in the defense. That's just a spine through the Real Betis, but it's all kind of the orchestrator, the holding. I think he's more of a midfielder to me, Isco. He drops in deep, so literally they're playing free in the midfield. That's the way I see it most of the time. And the work rate of Caicedo and Fornals is cooking Caicedo and Fernández all day long. I think the Chelsea players must have thought, just turn up, and there you go, we've got the trophy. Well, they're up against an informed side with a very the experience of Manuel Pellegrini versus Enzo Maresca. Manuel Pellegrini has brawn of experience. He's got things up here that Enzo Maresca has not even experienced as a coach or as a manager. Can't afford to lose a second. Look, Chelsea should turn it around. I mentioned it. On the bench, he's got the players that he should have started with. Well, it's not all of them, but some of them. And also, there's been rumours that they're going to get rid of Chalobah. There's going to be the longer this lasts for Chelsea players on the pitch, the pressure's going to mount on them, because how can they be losing 1-0 to Real Betis? It's mad. And I just don't. I was reading a report about Antony while he was at Manchester United, and he just didn't settle there. He wasn't able to settle there with his family situation and stuff like that. So he just couldn't work it out there within the club. But on this pitch tonight, there's a player there, and Chelsea can't handle him. Isco is the man of the first half, in my opinion. I can't hear anything. Please keep hitting the likes. Thank you for the 5 likes out there. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe at Diego C. Palace if you're new. It mentions Palace versus Liverpool. What? Oh, that's a bit too loud. I better turn that down. Oh, shit. It mentions Palace versus Liverpool live Charity Shield. What? Oh, okay. Will be a lot of games next season if they go far in Europe. Games, 8 games. Yes, 8 games. Yes, you're right, Steve. Yes, it is 8 games. That it's guaranteed. And please keep hitting the likes and subscribe at Diego C. Palace if you are new. Unbelievable. Chelsea. There we go. Yeah, no, it's going to be the second half. Is just kicked off, people. Oh, I'm missing it. Right, here we go. Oh, you know what? I'm going to use this one. Because I can't then hear what I'm saying, I think. It's a goal kick now for Chelsea now. I'm on 46 minutes, or just coming into 47 minutes now. Please keep hitting the likes. Oh. Good ball there. Good control there on by Chalobah there. Oh, Natan has just taken over. Just taken out Neto. I think they're okay there. Why did Caicedo let it bounce there? He just doesn't fight for seconds, that guy. Please keep hitting the likes. And different sort of bite to Reece James has come on, by the way, at halftime for Gusto. Why didn't he start with Reece James? I just don't get it. I don't get it. If he's fit enough to work to come on for the start of the second half, why not start with your most experienced, better players? Get the job done early doors. Literally, all Madueke here, and they look like individuals out there, Chelsea at the moment, although they are playing a little bit better in the start of the second half, I have to say. Please keep hitting the likes. Chelsea can't afford to lose yet. I'm going to try and find the lineups, but I reckon he'll wait about 65 minutes and he'll bring Sancho on. Isco's just cooking them at the moment. Manuel Pellegrini's got Enzo Maresca in his pocket, and he's not letting him out. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe at Diego C. Palace. Neto is out wide. Palmer's now switched to the right hand side sometimes. He kind of switched sometimes with Neto, I've noticed. It's a bit better from Chelsea to the start in the second half, but utilising both Neto and Cole Palmer down that right-hand side, they seem to sometimes switch positions from the transition from when they're transition from defence to attack. Maybe it's just an instruction from. Right, I'm going to put the lineups into the description first because I haven't done anything there yet, man. All round in the first half, and a little bit better now from Chelsea, but still, the better crisp pass, the confidence on the ball, playing the ball into space, it's been done better by Real Betis. Oh my days. Good defending there by two defenders there from Betis there. Right, that's the Chelsea lineup versus. I can't find it now. Also, Real Betis, they've got a former Chelsea, Tottenham Hotspur midfielder, Giovanni Lo Celso, but he's starting on the bench. I can't see Chelsea scoring at the moment, and we're like nearly 10 minutes in. We're not coming into the 10 minutes of the second half. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe at Diego C. Palace. Just put in the lineups now. Copy. Right, I've put the lineups into the description. And now, oh, damn, it doesn't fit. Jackson, jump up for the ball. Oh, he loses it. Oh, he's hit the player. Is he going to get yellow card then? No, probably not. It's a high foot there. There's a bit more intensity, more priorities of Chelsea were like getting on with it as a team rather than individuals. I don't understand why Enzo Maresca did not start his best players. This is a final. You know, it's not like they've got to play another 2 games after this game. This is this is what they started the season for, to win this trophy. And he doesn't start his best experienced players on the pitch. I just don't get it. Unless he's got like Reece James has to start to me. I don't get it. I don't know anyway. Pellegrini is about to apparently commentate. He's going to bring on like a youngster, 17-year-old or something. And so even Real Betis now are starting to put on the pitch. Chelsea in trouble here. Oh. Okay. Copy. I haven't done the please keep hitting the likes and subscribe at Diego C. Palace. There is the lineups for both. And then now Pellegrini is now actually putting the youngsters on. Pellegrini is now putting the youngsters, like literally. Chelsea with the ball here. Cucurella on the ball. I don't like Cucurella, but he's a very good player, technical player. It's just he's annoying as I'm not even going to say it. I'm not going to swear. Nicholas Jackson's not been clinical enough in the last third for Chelsea. They need, if Chelsea had somebody like Osimhen playing for them, they would have scored by now. If Chelsea had someone in the midfield, dare I say it, Caicedo does not start in front of Adam Walton, Will Hughes, or Jefferson Lerma in the Crystal Palace midfield. He doesn't. He doesn't. Don't know why they paid over £100 million for him. Real Betis fans are absolutely bouncing up and down. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe at Diego C. Palace. Caicedo. It's a waste of money, that guy. Madueke down the left-hand side now. Oh, a cross comes in. Jackson. Is that a penalty? Oh, no. Nicholas Jackson is down injured, but no, maybe not. Nicholas Jackson, I need to see a replay of this. Is that a penalty for Chelsea? Is there VAR on this match? Yes, there is VAR. Oh, no, there isn't. No, there is. Yes, there is VAR. So, referee, there is video. No, that's a good save by Adrian. He does get the ball. It's just Nicholas Jackson there is getting a bit of treatment there. There is VAR because I've just seen the they've just checked the VAR, so there's no penalty. No penalty for Chelsea. Oh my. Did you just see that strike from Reece James? Did you just see that strike from Reece James? Do you see the difference of what Reece James brings to Chelsea? Why didn't he start? If there's any Chelsea fans out there, can you explain to me? I'm a Crystal Palace fan, and I can see it. Jackson cross comes in from Jackson there. Why did they stop the play? Oh, it's offside. It's offside. It's offside. It's offside. You can see the improvement straight away by having Reece James there from the start of the second half. I just don't get it. Where's my Oh, I left it in the kitchen. Oh, never mind. Cucurella left foot crosses. Cucurella crossing the ball here. Oh, nearly. Please keep hitting the likes and subscribe at Diego C. Palace if you are new. Better control of the ball by Chelsea in the second half. I'm going to give them that. There's more urgency. There's more just mental thought. It's like, you guys, can we just start playing as a team? That's what I think that they've kind of like woken up at half time. Whether Enzo Maresca's woken up with them, I don't know. In a way, he has a little bit by bringing on Reece James, but Badiashile now is on the yellow. And even Manuel Pellegrini, those of you from, of course, Manchester City will know him well. And he's brought on, I think it's a 17-year-old academy Real Betis prodigy, a young man called Jesus Rodriguez. And down that left-hand side for Real Betis. He's got to change it soon, surely. They've got half an hour. Chelsea have got half an hour to claw their season back. I mean, okay, they've got Champions League. They've got, maybe that's what it is. Maybe that is what it is. Is Chelsea becoming the next Arsenal sort of team, where they just want to qualify for the Champions League, and they just don't want to win any cups. Surely it's about the trophies. Is Chelsea and Arsenal now becoming the new Tottenham Hotspur? They just want to qualify for the Champions League. I think Chelsea will turn this around. I think they'll get an equaliser, and it might go to extra time, and then they'll nick it in extra time. They shouldn't need to go to penalties in this competition against Real Betis. Isco and Antony there. Let me just check. So I think they've just done a change there. Hold on. Oh, jeez, I've just lost the stream again. There was a half-time substitution also for Real Betis. Perraud came on for Rodriguez, the Real Betis left back, I think. Yeah, on the left-hand side, a left back. So that was a half-time substitution, and also a half-time substitution. Gusto, the Chelsea right back, Reece James coming on for him. Trevor Chalobah, there's been rumours that he might be leaving Chelsea. Just whispers going on about, as you know. If you're new to the channel, please. And the commentators just said here, you can see the difference that Reece James brings to a Chelsea side. And just for the life of me, if he'd been on the pitch from the moment one, I don't think Chelsea would have considered that first early goal. Put your most experienced players at a moment like this. And now it looks like it is what I put on my thumbnail is Antony versus Jadon Sanchez. Come on. Oh. Caicedo manages to clear the ball there. Now it's Jadon Sancho up against Antony. I bet you they're both looking at each other and says, what are you doing here? What are you doing here? Hello? What are you doing here? How comes you're here? And the other one's like, I don't know, how comes you're here? No, I asked the question first. And Jadon Sancho is like, no, I asked you the first question. And Antony said, why are you here? And then Jadon Sancho said to Antony, no, listen, I asked you first. They're still at each other. What is going on? What is going on? Why is there two Manchester United players on the pitch up against each other? If you're new to the channel, please subscribe at Diego C. Palace. It's the duel between Antony and Jadon Sancho that will decide who wins the trophy here. You just can't make it up. Please hit like and subscribe with Diego C. Palace. I think Antony will manufacture a way to leave where he, obviously, the club of Manchester United, and Jadon Sancho possibly as well. I don't think those two will be going back. The thing is, I think Antony has got a shoe. You would have thought that he will stay at Real Betis or maybe get another loan deal or maybe get bought there. As for Jadon Sancho, I have no idea. But I would have started with Jadon Sancho. I would have started like Manuel Pellegrini has started with Antony. Now, with this substitution, with Pedro Neto coming off and Jadon Sancho coming on that left-hand side, and I think this sometimes then drifts Palmer out a bit too wide, in my opinion, when he should be more infield. Please hit like and subscribe at Diego C. Palace. Real Betis 1, Chelsea 0. We have just reached 65 minutes. 65 minutes. Chelsea fans out there, Enzo Maresca, is he your manager? Is he the manager? Is he the manager? Well, he's taking you for Champions League football. Is that enough? Are you the next Arsenal type of football club? Are you both with Arsenal taking over the mantle from Tottenham Hotspur, where you don't win any trophies? Because Tottenham Hotspur have got a trophy. They're losing 1-0 because in the first half, Chelsea just did not turn up. I think they felt entitled to just qualify, to just go up there on the pitch. And there you go. There's a cup. I'll take one hand of it. Don't work like that. Isco, the captain for Manuel Pellegrini's Real Madrid. Palmer on the ball. Oh, the ball just got away from him there. Cucurella now gets back. Oh. Do you see the difference? Isco is absolutely cooking any loose balls, anything that's going on in that pitch. And Cole Palmer is better, just more up front. Palmer! Oh, there it is! I told you! Oh my day! There you go. I jinxed it. The dog says Cole Palmer's playing like a Max with truck license. I just jinxed it. I tell you. There you go. And then Fernandez has just scored. Chelsea won. Cole Palmer, the creative one. And Isco's done for Real Betis. Now Cole Palmer has done it for Chelsea. But that's because you brought on Jadon Sancho and Reece James into the starting 11. Listen, I don't know Chelsea, but it's a no-brainer. You've got to start with those two if you've got them on the bench. You've got to start with them. It's 1-1 now. I told you. And then there he goes. Remember Max May? It was something else. Listen, I tell you something, the dog. We jinxed it. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe at Diego C. Palace if you are new. So it's now game on now. Real Betis 1, Chelsea 1, Cole Palmer assist there. And you can't defend that. That's a quality ball there. And that's on 65 minutes. Please keep hitting the likes and subscribe at Diego C. Palace if you are new. Oh, VAR, looking at it. Is it a goal? No, there surely is a goal. There's nothing wrong with that. No, it's all right. Okay. Oh. Madueke on the ball. See that? Why didn't Chelsea start with these players in the first half? Just make it. It was Real Betis, and it's Enzo Fernández. Sorry. And that was. It wasn't really the goal that. Well, the goal had to be scored, but it's the cross. It's the quality of the pass of the cross by Cole Palmer, and it's difficult to defend those type of balls, I suppose. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe. And now it's more even. Now this is a match. This is game on now. Now this is what I call a cup final. It's the interplay between these players. The interplay with Colwill, Reece James, and Jadon Sancho playing for Chelsea is a no-brainer. I don't ever coached a team in my life. I've never managed a team in my life. But I would have started. I said it in the first half. Why didn't he start with Colwill, Reece James, and Jadon Sancho? It's a no-brainer. Oh, Sancho Palmer! Oh my days! Chelsea nearly got their second there. I'll tell you something. It's just obvious. I'm a neutral and I can see it. Chelsea fans out there, big up to you, Steve. Yeah, thank you very much. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe at Diego C. Palace. Chelsea just in the first half, wrong team selection by Enzo Maresca. He selected a team like he did when he went to the Amex and lost 3-0 to Brighton. He looked like a reindeer coach in headlights. He didn't start with Colwill. He didn't start with Reece James. He didn't start with Jadon Sancho. Hello. Now, the moment that Reece James come on at halftime, boom, you saw the difference of quality from Chelsea on the build-up from defence to attack. And he brings on Jadon Sancho and Colwill and bish, bash, bosh. Next thing you know, Jamie Chelsea, they've got themselves an equaliser, and they look more likely to now score the second goal. While Emmanuel Pellegrini has brought on a 17-year-old prodigy, a youngster, Jesus Rodriguez, down the left wing for Real Betis, but had no impact. Cucurella now is up in the left. Cucurella does play out of position sometimes. Madueke, Palmer. And there you go. Do you see the difference? Do you see the difference, ladies and gentlemen out there? Did you see the difference? Start with Colwill, start with Reece James, start with Jadon Sancho. It's a no-brainer. I'm a neutral. I could do the Chelsea manager's job, man. That's just too obvious. Now Nicholas Jackson, you can't miss that. And that's a turnaround. That's the squad in there. That's the squad in there. Manuel Pellegrini brings on a 17-year-old. And I said it. I said it in the first half. I said it in the first half. I told you that please keep hitting the likes and subscribe at Diego C. Palace if you're new. Nicholas Jackson there scoring there. A very good goal there. 70 minutes. Nice little header there. Rodriguez was cooked there. Please keep hitting the likes. I'm just going to put this in here. I don't think that's a handball. That came off his chest. Are they looking at it? No, they're not. So that is the second goal. I said that in the first half when Chelsea was so terrible. Oh, what's happened there? I've just done the work. Oh man. Did you see the finger licking cross by Palmer? Yeah, that was very good. Finger licking cross. Now only Abde Ezzalzouli is able to do this kind of thing, man. Nicholas Jackson, 70-minute. I said in the first half that Chelsea had a bench of players that could amount in net transfers of the whole squad of Real Betis. It's just Enzo Maresca started the wrong lineup. Why didn't he start with the players that he's got on the pitch now at the beginning of the match? They wouldn't be where they are right now. They're going to get away with it because Real Betis haven't got the in-depth, but it's only still one goal difference now. Nicholas Jackson, 70-minute goal. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe at Diego C. Palace. If you are new, just going to put this in here. And the Chelsea fans that have travelled all the way out there probably thinking to themselves, like, why didn't they start the match like this? And the reason why they couldn't start the match like this is because Enzo Maresca selected the wrong players. Right. Let me just put this is the second goal. So Champions League qualifying for Enzo Maresca and about to win silverware. The Chelsea fans are in great song there, out in Poland. This has been played in a stadium in Poland. Madueke nearly. There you go, 70-minute goal. Let me just put Cucurella on the ball again here. Now Chelsea looking to get a third. They need to go now. Use this dominance of football in the second half, and get themselves. Oh, that's a good little back heel pass there. Oh, Rodriguez on the ball now. This is now looks like a side that's ready to win this tournament now. Chelsea in the second half. It's a far cry from what Enzo Maresca started in the first half. Surely. 65 minutes, and all you can hear is the Chelsea fans singing, and they're all singing "We got the best team" and all that jazz. All you can hear is the Chelsea fans away there. They've woken up because Enzo Maresca's pulled his finger out and done his job properly in the second half. Madueke couldn't get in there. It's the substitutions. Now, basically, Enzo Maresca's been lauded because he made the substitutions. Had he picked the right team in the first place, he wouldn't be in the situation in the second. But remember, Saturday is the Champions League final. Oh, who's going to win? Is it going to be Paris Saint-Germain or is it going to be Inter Milan? And also, who's going to be playing Tottenham Hotspur a couple of weeks later? 65-minute goal. Right, there we go. I'm just going to say that. Please keep hitting the likes and subscribe at Diego C. Palace if you are new. The dog says, I think PSG will win it. It's a year of the underdogs. Yeah, I think PSG with Luis Enrique in the manager there, and also they've learned from their mistakes from last year, from my understanding from little research that I've done. PSG knew what they did wrong last season in the Champions League, in the first leg of the semi-finals, actually. Being behind going into that second leg, they're not making that mistake. They've not made those mistakes this year. I think PSG have got it. Mind you, in the last match that I saw PSG play, they Dembele, he missed quite a few opportunities. So watch this space, please. Oh, Chelsea box here. Oh, Real Betis. Oh, now Chelsea are in the counter. Oh, they're going to do it. Oh, they're going to do it. Oh, the touch is terrible there. Oh, he just shows that he just posts the ball into the goalkeeper, Adrian. And Nicholas Jackson did so much good stuff there. The breakaway, the transitional play from Chelsea on defense to attack, and the pace they do it. I remember when I was at Stamford Bridge at the beginning of the Premier League season. They Mark Guehi went forward and tried to pass the ball to JP. JP couldn't hold the ball up, and just lost possession of it. And then boom, the transition from defense to attack. And Mark Guehi was out of position. They were unstoppable. Cole Palmer and Nicholas Jackson and Madueke. Palmer, that's a tackle. Palmer tackles Isco, but I think you can't kick the ball away. He's just kicked the ball away. So I think the referee's going to give him a yellow card, and he gives him a yellow card. So Cole Palmer there receiving a yellow card there because he kicked the ball away after chopping down Isco. Spurs have played Inter twice in the UCL, but never played PSG. I don't know. They got Martinez Lotardo Inter. So I don't know. I'll have to do a bit more research on that. But Chelsea have turned this one completely around at half time. Please keep hitting the likes and subscribe. Diego C. Palace if you are new. If you can help me get to 10 likes, that would be amazing. UEFA. UEFA Conference League, and it's the only reason why this game has actually turned around is because Enzo Maresca has finally put the players that he should have started in the first place. I said, I don't know anything about coaching and management, but I could see that the people in the bench, and I was thinking, why is he not starting with Sancho? Why is he not starting with Reece James? Why is he not starting with Colwill? It brings them thing on, boom. They don't just equalise; they go ahead 2-1. Start your best players. You're in the European Cup final. It's like Oliver Glasner being in the European final, and he leaves his best three of his best players. It's like leaving Eze on the bench and then leaving Mark Guehi on the bench and then leaving it's just ridiculous. You just won't do it. You start your best players and you move forward. You start the game strong. You dominate it from the get-go. Get yourself the first goal. Get yourself a second goal, and then build on that. And they're lucky that Chelsea fans are lucky that Real Betis just don't have the squad in there to bring on the substitutes like Chelsea have brought on Reece James, quality type experienced players, and Colwill, and of course of Jadon Sancho. So the duel between Antony and Wednesday. What's today's date? To the 28th. May 2025 final. It is still Chelsea 2, Real Betis. Why is this not working? If you're new to the channel, please subscribe at Diego C. Palace. And also, if you could drop a like, it'll be amazing. Paste UEFA and then hashtag oh yeah, they're playing in Poland, aren't they? Right. Oh. Left forward pass there, Sancho. Sancho on the ball. Oh. Boom. Boom. Oh, there you go. What did I tell you about having Jadon Sancho? What did I tell you about having Jadon Sancho on the thing? What did you see? Did you just see that goal from Jadon Sancho? What did I tell you? What did I tell you? Why didn't he start with Jadon Sancho? What did I tell you? I have no idea why it didn't work out for him where he's supposed to be at Manchester United. You've got to ask Manchester United fans. But this is what Jadon Sancho brings. This is what Jadon Sancho is about. He's from Kennington in South London. He's a South London. He just lives around the corner from, well, his family's still got a pad there. Just around the corner from the Oval in Kennington. If you know, you know. Just not far from the Tesco's. And Jadon Sancho there from South London. And this is what he brings to it. This is what he can bring to finals. And I told you this is a duel between Jadon Sancho will be saying to Antony, "What are you doing here?" And Anthony's like, "How comes you're here as well?" And Jadon Sancho is like, "No, I asked you the question first. Stop arguing with me." And then then Antony goes back to Jadon Sancho. He goes, "No, listen. I was here first. You actually." You know what? We're a better team than you. And then Jadon Sancho says, "What are you talking about? What are you talking about? I'm playing for Chelsea. Do you know how much money they've got?" And Anthony's like, "Look, don't tell me about money. We'll both play for Manchester United." Is it for the money? Of course it is, isn't it? Listen, big up to everyone in the chat. It's Anthony. It is Anthony 1. Jadon Sancho 3. I told you this is what Jadon Sancho should have started in the first place. I said Enzo Maresca should have started with Reece James. I said Colwill should have been on the pitch. Like, oh my days. And it looks like Chelsea. I said Chelsea were going to get a cup. So literally, it's only Arsenal fans that haven't won any silverware. How can Chelsea, after the madness of transfer seasons as they've had in the last few years, and they've even beaten Mikel Arteta to a trophy? Will someone try and explain that to me? What a goal by Sancho. So literally, Tottenham Hotspur have got a trophy. Crystal Palace have got a trophy. Oh, is that a penalty? Is that a penalty? So Real Betis. And who's it that scored it? Of course, Jadon Sancho. And there's a handball, so that could be a penalty. Should that not be a penalty for Real Betis? I think they're going to look at it. That could be a handball. I don't think so. They're just looking at the replay. Please hit like and subscribe at Diego C. Palace. What a goal there. And Jadon Sancho absolutely chopping that up there. It is what it is. It's made in South London via Manchester United because he's a Manchester United player, but he's delivered it for Chelsea. And I just don't understand why. Real Betis, they look knocked out. They don't have an answer now. The squad in depth that Enzo Maresca's got in there He shouldn't be. He shouldn't have been trailing at halftime. He still has work to do. What a lovely goal there. Please keep hitting the likes. If you can help me get to 10 likes, that would be amazing. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe at Diego C. Palace if you are new. This is the Cole Palmer's been substituted off now. Standing ovation by the Chelsea fans, of course. Yeah, I mean that first goal created by Cole Palmer was just a beautiful thing to see as a neutral. Quality football there at its best there, but it's just why didn't he start with his best player, with his best? This is his best lineup. Well, with Cole Palmer, not with Cole Palmer, but do you see the difference of Jadon Sancho, what he brings to a team, the way he balances Chelsea attack? And if you're new to the channel, please subscribe. I think maybe it's favoritism there, perhaps, I don't know. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe at Diego C. Palace if you're new. I said at the beginning that the first half for me. Oh, did I change the scoreline? I don't think I have. I don't think I did. No, it's 3. Sorry, I do forgot. Just been busy at other stuff. So I've updated the goals in the description and the chat. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe at Diego C. Palace. Chelsea fans out there, are you content that Enzo Maresca is the man to take you to the Premier League title? Is he the right manager to take you to the Champions League final and win both of those two competitions? Because that's how Chelsea fans, the real Chelsea fans that I'm aware of, that's how they think. Their Chelsea should be competing to win the Champions League and the Premier League in the same year. They don't act, that team over there in Chelsea, they don't act like Arsenal, where they give somebody, like, I'm sure Arteta's a good coach, a good manager, a good man, but they don't give somebody with no experience in football management and coaching in the Premier League 5 years and £100 million of net spend. Chelsea don't act like that. They need to see silverware at Chelsea. If you go into the club shop at Chelsea and you go upstairs into the first floor, there's a glass cabinet there. You can see all their trophies there. And they do trophies, right? 19 minutes of the game. And we're in injury time now. And it's Real Betis 1. It is Antony of Real Betis 1 and Jadon Sancho of Chelsea via both of those two players via Manchester United. Big up to everyone in the chat. It's absolute scenes. It's absolute scenes. The Chelsea fans are celebrating now because they've got silverware. It is about silverware. It's not. It's the blue of London now is in full frustration. And I'll tell you something. The red of Arsenal, what is going on? Because at the moment, it is Chelsea with the trophy. It is Crystal Palace with the trophy. It is Tottenham Hotspur with silverware. Yes, silverware. So Arsenal fans, why do you keep just being happy with top 3, top 4? Is that what your club is about? Are you the new Tottenham Hotspur, where everyone's saying, Arsenal fans, they just want to just participate in competitions? I'll tell you something. Chelsea have got silverware. Crystal Palace have got silverware. Newcastle United have got silverware. Tottenham Hotspur got silverware. And the Arsenal fans, they're still... Oh, there it is! There it is! Oh, my days. And there it is. A 4th goal there by Caicedo, which I don't rate, because Caicedo wouldn't get in front of Adam Walton at my Crystal Palace. He wouldn't get in front of Jefferson Lerma. Big up to Jefferson Lerma inside of my shirt. Caicedo will not, but he's just scored. Well, if he doesn't score with a lineup like this, then you know what I mean. £100 million. Is he starting to pay back his £100 million? Please hit a like. And that is the squad in depth of Chelsea. Why didn't he start with his best players? It's just that run by Nicholas Jackson there, absolutely top draw there. I have to say that. What a goal there, and that's on 90 minutes plus. Fourth goal there. Steve says Bodo losing 3-2 at home. Viking Bodo get a red card near 60 minutes away. It stands 13 points behind leaders, but do have 4 games in hand. And 5 minutes added for what a week. Chelsea have been good for this tournament. They weren't in the first half, Steve, because the manager Enzo Maresca just 90 minute plus. What minute did they score? 90 minute plus 0-1 minute. So Anthony's going to end up with no trophy for not Manchester United, for Real Betis, but Jadon Sancho. He looks like he's going to. What a beautiful goal, Jadon Sancho there from South London, from Kennington, just around the corner from the Oval, not far from the Tesco's. If you know, you know, on Kennington High Street. If you know that area, you know. It's from those routes down there. And he's there out there in this stadium in Poland. And Jadon Sancho was the difference. Colwill coming on was the difference. Reece James was the difference for Chelsea in the second half. And there's another goal. They nearly had another one there. And I just don't understand why Enzo Maresca did not start. It's like maybe he just likes to do that just to maybe wind up his own fans. I don't know. But he likes to play the other players and make mistakes. I can't see if Enzo Maresca plays next year in the Champions League and he plays his B side, if you like he did today, they're not going to be able to come back like they've come back tonight, because the quality of the oppositions in the Champions League is different to what they're facing right now with Betis, in my opinion. Please keep it in, likes and subscribe at Diego C. Palace if you're new. The transfer fee of Maestro Caicedo will probably buy the starting 11. And nearly. I don't think that was deliberate. The ball was hit onto Trevor Chalobah after the. And it's there's tempers flying high in the moment, but the match is gone now. The match is gone now, so there's no point fighting over anything. The whistle blew, and then the ball was blasted into the back of Trevor Chalobah. Very good defender. He did really well for us at Crystal Palace. But he looks like apparently they want to get rid of him. If you know, you know. Please keep in the likes and subscribe. Caicedo there with the Zorro mask there. Please help me get to 10 likes if you can in the chat. If you're new, please subscribe at Diego C. Palace. Chelsea fans out there, are you happy with Enzo Maresca's team selection in the first half? Are you content that this manager is the man for you to take you to win the Premier League? Is he good enough to... And there is the full-time whistle. And there is the full-time whistle. Full-time Chelsea 4-1 and Real Betis. There you go. And at half time, it was 1-0. Half time. It was Chelsea 1-0 Real Betis. So he gets silverware, he gets Champions League football, and And these are the assists. So let's get that in there. Copy. Goal assists. That's Chelsea. The first half was the non-starter for Chelsea, and that's down to Enzo Maresca selecting the wrong players. The moment he put on Reece James at halftime, boom! You saw the difference. You saw there we go. And so the goal assists. They could have done that second half performance in the first half, but Enzo Maresca just does it on purpose. I don't know. Maybe the Chelsea fans know about that. I don't know. So look, a trophy's a trophy. So Arsenal fans, it's about finishing the season with trophies. It's about silverware. Chelsea have got a trophy. Crystal Palace have got a trophy. Tottenham Hotspur fans have got a trophy. The Arsenal fans, that's right, just take part in the competition, qualify for the Champions League. There you go. Please hit like and subscribe at Diego C. Palace if you know. Half time. Right, so Chelsea. 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 Chelsea 3. Chelsea goal. Just trying to put the goal scorers in. Getting a name spell. Goal score. There we go. For me, Real Betis started well. Not sure why Manuel Pellegrini brought on a 17-year-old when they were winning. Bring on an experienced player that can lock up and see the rest of that half. And the Chelsea fans are celebrating there with their players out there. Kind of reminds me a little bit of Crystal Palace fans celebrating with the players that were at Wembley. Right, that's it. I disagree there with the commentator who just said that. The main point there was the halftime substitutions by and I need to go and find them because basically that's what changed it. The halftime substitution of bringing Reece James and then bringing on Colwill and then later on bringing on Reece James only on halftime, then Colwill and then Jadon Sancho came on around 60-something mark. They couldn't cope with that. It was men against boys in the end. And Pellegrini just looked washed out there. Antony got caught out there. He was bossing it with Isco in the first half. But with better quality players, Chelsea in the second half. So get this, people. So Antony couldn't get it to work at Manchester United, right? And now up against once the proper Chelsea team was actually on the field, not sitting on the bench, but when they're on the field, Antony still struggled to get the job done. If I'm not mistaken, I think it was Erik ten Hag that brought him to Manchester United. The thing is he now leaving on a free, or has he still got another year? Does he go back to it? Oh my days! If they can't offload him, are they going to come after one of the Crystal Palace players? Oh my God. I hope not. Please keep hitting the likes and subscribe at Diego C. Palace. Just put in the goal scorers for Chelsea and goal assists. I'm just trying to find. I was going to put the goal assists. I can't find it. There it is. Abde Ezzalzouli. It was an 8-minute early start. So great start there. I can't get this to work. Okay. And Real Betis goal scorer. Oh, that's not spelled correct. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe. Here we go. It was Adobe copy. There we go. Oh, what minute was that? That was 8 minutes, isn't it? 8 minutes. Real Betis goal scorer. Please keep hitting the likes and subscribe at Diego C. Palace if you are new. And great start there by the Spanish side. Isco there, quality player, but they just didn't have the squading depth there on the bench that Chelsea had. It was always going to be that way. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe at Diego C. Palace. Just put in the description the goal scorers. And it's a game of two halves, really. But that's no fault of the players. It's just Enzo Maresca choosing the wrong starting lineup. I don't understand Chelsea, but I can see the names on the pitch. Just start. I said it. If you go to the first half, I said, why didn't he start with Colwill? Why didn't he start with Jadon Sancho? And why didn't he start with Reece James? It's a no-brainer. It brings Reece at half-time. You could immediately see the difference in the control of the defence of Chelsea and in the build-up play. And then brings on about 65 minutes, 63 minutes, Colwill and both Jadon Sancho. Boom. Equaliser. Boom. 2 goals ahead. Boom. Jadon Sancho scoring as well. So that's an 8-minute goal there. 8-minute. Who assisted for it was Isco, of course. Isco assist. Oh, it wasn't 8 minutes, it was 9 minutes. Oh, never mind. Copy and real assist. Real Betis goal assist. It's save. There we go. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe at Diego C. Palace. Overall, I think for a neutral, I think it's entertaining cup final. I predicted Chelsea to win 2-0, but not with the starting lineup that Enzo Maresca selected for his Chelsea side. Shocking selection at the beginning. They were down at half time, 1-0. Second half, better. Reece James on. And the momentum started to swift for Chelsea. Better start for them, and then brings on the substitutes. And immediately from the substitutes coming on, boom, 2 minutes later or a minute later, Enzo Fernández scores. What a pass by Cole Palmer. What a beauty of a cross. That changed the momentum. That was like Cole Palmer show second half. The first half was the show of Isco and Antony, but mostly Isco, the experienced Champions League winner, Isco. So for Real Madrid, did he used to play for? I can't remember. But basically, that's what it was. So in the first half, it was Isco, Antony. That was the Real Betis show. In the second half, with Reece James coming on for Chelsea, after then the second set of substitutions around 62, 63 minutes, Colwill and Jadon Sancho coming on, bish, bash, bosh, no brainer. I said it in the first half. Why didn't Enzo Maresca start with these three players? It's just a no brainer. Anyway, and then bring on the two substitutes there at 63 minutes or whatever it was. And then that quality pass ball by Cole Palmer up towards Enzo Fernández. Boy, that was just like a right hook. And boom, right on the temple. And it's like, you're not getting back up from that. It was the pass, the goal. Credit to Enzo Fernández for scoring, but it was the cross from Cole Palmer. Cold as ice. And but this is it. It's a final, and Enzo Maresca's just not been able to get Cole Palmer on the scoring sheet. But in this instance, of course, he's assisted his teammates in both the first two goals. Nicholas Jackson for the second assist, Cole Palmer for the second assist for Nicholas Jackson for the second Chelsea goal, and Fernandez. So basically, Cole Palmer just basically said to Isco, "You were of the past, I am now of the future." So that was it. But also that what was happening, and then when Jadon Sancho came on, there was the camera pinned up because at one moment he met up with Antony. We all know that they all play for Manchester United. They're all on Manchester United books. And Antony went to Jadon Sancho, "What are you doing here?" And then Jadon Sancho said to Antony, "What are you doing here?" And then Antony said to Jadon Sancho, No, I asked you the first question. I'm asking you the questions. Don't argue with me. What are you doing here?" And then Antony said to Jadon Sancho, No. Listen, I don't care who was here first or not. I'm asking you the question. So that Antony and Jadon Sancho were still combating each other. So it was a duel. It was a duel. It was a duel at dawn, if you like, between Antony of Manchester United and Jadon Sancho of Manchester United. But the difference that was made was by Jadon Sancho, because you saw what he balances Chelsea down that left-hand side. Or if he plays better, Jadon Sancho, for Chelsea. And the man is from South London, from Kennington, South Londoner. He knows about trophies. If you know, you know. And that's what it was. So Isco, of course, we all know what he achieved in the Champions League and all that jazz. But Cole Palmer just taking it to another level. And with those two quality passes, those two assists by Cole Palmer is what changed it. What began to the catalyst for that change was bringing on Reece James. Start your best team. So maybe he'll learn. Maybe Enzo Maresca will learn something from tonight, because basically, like, if you're playing against the likes of PSG, if you're playing against the likes of Liverpool, you all saw how they started in the Champions League. If you're playing against a side like Paris Saint-Germain, if you're playing against a side like Barcelona, if Enzo Maresca plays against those sides and he plays the lineup that he started with today, they won't get two bites of the cherry. They won't. I don't think they will. Not the way PSG are running right now, in my opinion. And for the first half, because Enzo Maresca got his team selection incorrectly, Manuel Pellegrini, the manager of Real Betis, got Isco and Antony to do a number over Caicedo and Fernández in the midfield for Chelsea. It was just obvious to see, right? And I just think maybe a little bit that Enzo Maresca just likes the pain. I think that's what he does. I think he just likes to just start not with his best players. I think that's his style. The thing is, I suppose at this level, not that I know about European Cup football, though Crystal Palace are going there next season, I would have thought the Chelsea fans that are known, that know what type of manager, and what type of style of football gets them to win Champions League trophies. I'm pretty sure if you talk to a Chelsea fan that's out there right now in Poland, in that stadium, where they've just seen their side win 4-1, they'll be saying to themselves, if they start a first half like how they started tonight against Real Betis, against PSG, against Barcelona, against Real Madrid with new Xabi Alonso there, with Trent Alexander-Arnold, and possibly Alex McAllister to follow suit. If you know, you know. Big up to the Liverpool fans out there. I tell you, you do that kind of start in the first half in the Champions League, those sides ain't going to let you have a second bite of the cherry. It ain't going to happen. It ain't going to happen. It ain't going to happen. And if you're playing up against Arsenal in the Champions League, just be sure that all they play for is just to qualify for the competition in the Champions League. Nothing ever else matters. You know what? I don't even know why they even enter into the Premier League or into the cup competitions, the FA Cup or the League Cup. The only reason why Arsenal got past my Crystal Palace in the League Cup is because they scored that offside goal. There was no VAR at those stages. If you know, you know. But anyway, so Chelsea, they're just turning it. I knew something. I knew Chelsea was still going to win. My prediction was Chelsea 2-0. And in the first half, after seeing that first half, I was like saying to myself, I was looking at the bench. Dewsbury-Hall, George, Guiu, Reece James, Robert Sanchez, and Nkunku, Adebayo, Colwill, Jadon Sancho. That's like another starting. That's like another starting 11 in itself. I just don't understand why Enzo Maresca didn't choose his best players to start with. So it's just his style of management, I suppose. But they've won 4-1. Right, let's have a look. 4-1 to Chelsea, Real Betis. What else have I got to put in here? I haven't put the and then last of all, wait a minute, I've only got 3 goals. I haven't got the Jadon Sancho goal. Yeah, no, I haven't put in the Caicedo goal into the description. Let me just go and get that thing. Reece James speaking to TNT Sports. Big up to TNT Sports. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe at Diego Cipadas. There's the Moses Caicedo. Listen, I respect that Moses Caicedo is a good player and all that jazz, but that's as far as I'll take it back. Does he start ahead of my Adam Walton in the midfield pivot for Crystal Palace? Hell no. Does he start ahead of my Jefferson Lerma? No. Does he start ahead of why is this mouse just doing this madness? I don't get it. Copy and this is hold on, I'm coming to the chat now. I'm just typing in the 4th goal into the description. There it is. What minute was that? I've like no idea. And then that was Moses Caicedo. I'm just being bitter about it because they gave all that money to Brighton. Yes, that's right. I said it. And then he goes over there, then he gets piped. I don't know. It is what it is. The thing is now, do Chelsea now need to spend in the transfer window? Apparently, they're looking to get Victor Gyökeres or Osimhen. They're looking to get Mark Gay here as well, apparently. And also Newcastle have been like sniffing around again by the sounds of it on the street. That's what I hear. If you know, you know. What minute was that? That was on 90-minute plus one. So go 90 minutes. Just come into the chat. I'm just typing this. 01 minute. Go. Real Betis, Messi, Caicedo. Oh my God. I think that's it. And Caicedo has played all the matches for. Please keep hitting the likes and subscribe at Diego C. Palace if you're new. Right, I'm just typing in the last few sentences here. I'm coming back to the chat. Caicedo. Game of two halves, but that's not because the players. Just start your best players, man. Right, here we go. Big up to Daniel. Good evening to Daniel. I hope you're doing well. So yes, another London club picks up silverware, and it's not the Arsenal fans. They just want to take part in competitions. Not sure if they want to do that. All they're happy with is just being in competitions, just qualify for the Champions League. That's the narrative of that football club. How boring. No wonder Ian Wright said on TV live, there's no atmosphere at the Emirates. Whilst if you go to Tottenham Hotspur, even if they were playing badly, at least there was an atmosphere there in the Premier League. And then did you see the scenes, them celebrating, lifting trophy in North London? Arsenal fans, how can you let Mikel Arteta allow Ange Postecoglou, the Tottenham fans, get a trophy before he's been there? And he's been there for more than 5 years. It's actually not 5 years. It's 5 years and a half that Mikel Arteta's been there. Chelsea have lifted silverware. Chelsea have lifted silverware. Crystal Palace has lifted silverware. Your defense is terrified, it's on fire. Your defense is terrified, it's on fire. Boom! Da-na-na-na-na-na-na. Yes, I'm still buzzing from it. Even the Tottenham Hotspur fans, they've got silverware. Chelsea have got silverware, even though that first half they were 1-0 down at half time. Bring on Reece James. He started running the team there. Reece James for Chelsea. And I said in the first half, I don't know nothing about Chelsea, but I'm looking at the subs bench and I said three things. I said, why didn't Enzo Maresca start with Reece James? Why didn't he start with Jadon Sancho? And why didn't he start with Colwill? The moment he brings the three players on, within a minute, they get equalized. Within 5 minutes, they get the second goal. The first half was Isco, former Champions League winner, of course, Isco, alongside Antony. Antony, alongside somebody of that caliber, shone right in the first half. But the moment the man faced competition, so somebody asked a question, that Cole Palmer, 2 passes assist for the first 2 Chelsea goals. It was Cole Palmer versus Isco in the start of the second half. Cole Palmer did his thing out there. But let's not rub this underneath the carpet. Chelsea fans out there, how comes Enzo Maresca is not allowing your Cole Palmer to score goals no more? Because you're going to need that kind of player in the Champions League, I expect. Boom! I mean, it just has to be shameful. How can any Arsenal fan be able to walk anywhere in North London or South London, West London, East London? In fact, they're going to have to get on a canoe and go up and down the river. Because I'll tell you something. Chelsea, they've got silverware. Crystal Palace, we only do trophies. We do trophies at Crystal Palace. This year we won the FA Cup. The year before that, the Crystal Palace women, they won the Barclays Championship. They got silverware. Darren Powell, the under-21s coach at Crystal Palace. He's got more trophies than everyone put together. He does silverware on a regular basis. And then also, even the Crystal Palace young ladies, under 14-year-olds, they won a trophy in Dorking about 4 weeks ago. But when you look at the Arsenal fans, 0 point, nothing, no silverware. Even Ian Bright said on the TV, there's no atmosphere at the Emirates. And did you see that tifo? Something that they found in the yellow store, somebody tripped over. Did you see the Crystal Palace, the Ultras tifo at Wembley in the semi-finals against Aston Villa and against Manchester City? The Crystal Palace fans, the Ultras, we rocked Wembley. We got the best Crystal Palace fans. The Ultras, they run the show there. Everyone did. Big up to Daniel. Big up to your celebrations. Oh yeah, Daniel, I've got the I've just done my Wembley. I've done the parade for Crystal Palace. I've done the parade on my channel for Crystal Palace. I've also done the Wembley vlog. I've just uploaded it last night into the early hours this morning. And also I've still got all the videos of the Tottenham Hotspur victory parade. I've got a really long one to do, so I will upload it, not tonight or tomorrow, but I will upload it soon so you can see it. And I might have caught you on camera. You know what I mean? Just remember, London is Lily White. No. Daniel, don't go there. No. Listen, we got in there first, okay? Tottenham Hotspur fans, écoutez. Listen out. Listen, right? London, not just South London. North London, South London, West London, East London, London is red and blue. I'll tell you, what about this Lily White? What are you talking about, Lily White? Listen, what you been drinking? You've been drinking too much tea down there. What's going on? Just remember, London is Lily White, and we won the 3rd biggest trophy in club football. Well, I tell you what, the Arsenal fans don't give you credit for it. The Arsenal fans still not giving Tottenham Hotspur credit. I'll say no more on the matter. It's just shocking. I mean, this is what it is. Please help me get to 10 likes if you can in the chat. Please subscribe at Diego C. Palace. And there's Reece James. They're celebrating there with his they've lifted the trophy. It's about trophies. No one ever remembers. No one's ever going to remember Mikel Arteta. No one's ever going to remember the Arsenal fans for the last 5.5 years. Everybody's saying 5 years. It's 5.5 years that Mikel Arteta's been there, and the Arsenal fans have won nothing. On my manager, Oliver Glasner, the man's about trophies. He's about trophies. Man be there a year and a half, he landed trophies. Even at Tottenham Hotspur, Ange Postecoglou. The man said what it says on the tin. In his 2nd year, boom, bish, bash, bosh, I will deliver you a trophy. And then Daniel Levy said to Ange Postecoglou, we've tried the best managers out there. And Ange Postecoglou told Daniel Levy, I'm a winner. Wherever I go, I'm a winner. I always win silverware in the 2nd year. He's delivered. The question is, will Daniel Levy, will the Tottenham Hotspur fans back Ange Postecoglou in the transfer window correctly for their campaign into the Champions League next season? Every time that other Premier League clubs are linked to a potential player coming in, Tottenham Hotspur now has the opportunity to say, we'll have a look at this deal. That's what's going to happen. As soon as there will be Super Cup as well. That's what it is. Well, I don't think, listen, I think you might have a better chance against Inter, but against PSG, with all due respect, Daniel, no, PSG are just like a different Cucurella, Dembele there. Look, Kvaratskhelia. Look, Daniel, No, I don't think you're going to beat PSG. Not this year, but maybe. What do I know? What do I know? What do I know? If you go out there and tackle it like you tackled the Europa League final against Manchester United. Manchester United apparently played last night out in the Far East, and they lost to a pub team. Kid you not, they lost 1-0. And they're thinking that they can have some of. Do you know what? I saw some content creators out there from Manchester United, and they were saying they wanted they were considering Eze. Why would you want to go there? They're not in the. Oh dear! It doesn't make sense to me. And soon to be a Super Cup championship as well. Yeah, this is what I mean. Chelsea come from behind to win the Conference League final. So congratulations to the Chelsea fans that there. Mind you, in the first half, they were fuming. I saw the content creators there at half time. I quickly had a little browse, and the Chelsea fans were just losing it. They lost it. They were playing in Poland in a stadium called Wrocław. This is the name of the stadium that they're it's in Poland. The thing was to get Reece James on at halftime. Altogether, the first 5-7 minutes of the second half, you could see the difference straight away. And then the 2 assists from Cole Palmer for the first goal of Chelsea and the second goal for Nicholas Jackson, although he only scored 1 goal. That was the game changer. It was Isco. It was the Isco first half show, and Antony of Real Betis in the first half. In the second half, for me, it was Cole Palmer. He just stepped up another gear, and I think he did it on his own. I don't think he did that from his manager. I bet his manager is not going to take the credit for it. This is Levi Colwill, and I don't want to say that. It's the other one I saw. Reece James, Reece James, the Chelsea captain. Why didn't he start with him, man? He goes on to say to to TNT Sports. It's a great feeling. As the game went on, we grew into it. That's because you were playing, mate. You were not on the bench. And thankfully, we scored 4 goals in the second half. It's not thankfully. It's because you came on, Colwill came on, and Jadon Sancho came on. It's nothing about thankful about that. You can see it. Had Reece James and Colwill and Jadon Sancho not come on in the second half, Chelsea would not have won that match. Pellegrini might have manufactured a way to just park everything. Reece James goes on to say, coming into this competition was something we had to win. Next season, we can go in the Champions League. We go again in the Champions League, he says. On not starting the game, he says, of course, it was devastating to know why you're not starting in the final. I want to play every game, but it's the manager's decision. So it was the manager's decision to just pick the wrong team at the start of the match in a European final. I say no more. Reece James goes on to say, I want to play every game, but it was the manager's decision. Once he made the decisions, I had to move on and accept it and be ready when I was needed. The reason why is he didn't start. It's because he didn't want to risk him get injured or pull up. So basically, bringing on an experienced player like Reece James against a tired or a side that has just had 45 minutes high intensity pace football It's like a knockout blow, and that's what it was. On his first half-time words with his teammates, Reece James goes on to say, "I thought in the first half we were flat." That's an understatement. They didn't turn up. They were in the change room. He goes on to say the game didn't go our way early on, and it looked like a lot of us. It took a lot out of us. We needed reaction in the second half, and we got it. You got it because you brought on the players that should have started in the first place. Cole Palmer there, amazing prospect of a player, but I think Enzo Maresca is denying him the opportunity to evolve. Did you see the 2 assists that Cole Palmer did for the first 2 goals for Chelsea? Caicedo hasn't got that as a midfielder. I know they play different positions, but he just can't pick a pass. And Jadon Sancho coming on for Enzo, it was for Pedro Neto. Sorry, what a great goal there by Jadon Sancho. The duel between Jadon Sancho and Antony, which happened a lot in the second half, not in the first half, because Jadon Sancho didn't start in the first half, was clear to see. Both good players, quality players, but Jadon Sancho just took it to another level. Chelsea lift up silverware, everybody. Crystal Palace have got silverware. Tottenham Hotspur have even got silverware. And you still got Arsenal fans not giving the due respect to all the other fans who have won silverware. I say no more. Right, what's next? Did I put this into... I think that's it. I think I've put everything into the chat. I'm just putting the name of where they played. Poland. Right, Chelsea scorers. Chelsea goal assist. Real Betis goal scorers. Real Betis assist. And there are the goals. Please keep hitting the likes and subscribe at Diego C. Palace if you are new. That's Chelsea, Real Betis. And okay, so I've done that. I can cut this bit out now. Oh, come on. That was a good final for a neutral because I could see 2 sides of how I view Enzo Maresca as the Chelsea manager. That he likes to not start with his strongest side in the final. You do that against PSG or Barcelona, you will get cooked. Not because I say so as a Crystal Palace fan. Go and talk to your own Chelsea fans, please. Maybe he'll change his tactics in those games, I suppose. Should they get out of the qualifiers of the Champions League? Copy. So I've got to cut that one. There we go. Okay. We want to try and find the substitutions where Jadon Sancho came on because I think that was pivotal. I can't find it. Oh, it's got to be in here. That's the first goal. There it is. There it is. It was in 61 minutes. So let me just put this in here. Colwill came on and Jadon Sancho came on at 61 minutes. That was pivotal. Absolutely pivotal. Real Betis 60. So let me just put this in here. Time. Chelsea 0-1 Real Betis, and then it was on 61 minutes. Substitution. Are you kidding me? Substitutions. Uh, 61 minutes. I'm just typing this in because this is just so important, I feel. 61 minute substitutions. And Jadon Sancho on for Pedro Neto. And also, I can get the thing to work. Badiashile is also substituted. Louis Colwill came on. I just got a feeling that I don't know, maybe he's just trying to please everyone in the squad rather than just electing to play his best players all the time. Maybe it's to do, maybe they're carrying injuries and it is what it is. Jadon Sancho, Pedro Neto. And then also the halftime substitution of let me just find it and then I might round up. Please keep hitting the likes and subscribe at Diego C. Palace if you're new. Half time. Right, that was half time. So where was the substitution then? Oh, well done, Pellegrini. He's 71 years old and he's still managing at a high level. Getting to a European final. Wow. That's commitment for you. To be 71 and managing a team in the Premier League, in the European Cup final. But if that doesn't take it out of you, I don't know what does. But respect to that. To be able to do that. I'm trying to find a substitution for Reece James. There it is. No. Yeah, there it is. Half time. Reece James came on for Malagusta. That's the one I was looking for. Just want to confirm. Half time. And paste. Reece James coming on for Malagusta. So that was at half time. And then it was 61 substitutions for Chelsea, and that's what changed their match. The three players that I said during the first half, as they were playing so badly, Chelsea, I was like looking at the bench and I was thinking, how comes these three players ain't starting? To me, it's just a no-brainer. Right. Oh, wow. Thank you for the 10 likes, everybody. Please keep hitting the likes. Let me just check out what's going on. Oh, my God. How do I get this? Chelsea. Oh, there it is. Oh, wow. Oh, that's a good. Thank you very much for all the. I haven't had time to do watch-alongs lately, but thank you for all the people watching. I really appreciate that, and everyone who's dropped a comment and everyone who's dropped a like. Thank you very much. I think for a neutral watching that final, a game of two halves in a sense, but not because the players weren't doing good enough. It's just the team selection from one of the managers. And I don't know. You'll have to talk to Chelsea fans, I suppose, because if you start not your best team up against the likes of Real Madrid, against with now Xabi Alonso there, with his building a new squad there. If you start not your best team in the Champions League, I expect against Barcelona and against sides like PSG, against Bayern Munich, they're going to cook you. That's what I think. As a neutral, as a Crystal Palace fan that's never been in the Champions League, I'm hopeful that I know that Oliver Glasner, my manager at Crystal Palace, he won't be starting his B side up against in any competition. He doesn't drop, he doesn't rest players. He just keeps it. You're fit, get into training, keep working hard. If it comes to match day, if you're fit, then I'll decide if you start or not. But you'll probably play him. So you know what I mean? So it is what it is. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe at Diego C. Palace. And what else? What else? Oh. Oh, that's interesting. Okay, this is interesting. Now, apparently, Real Madrid are now joining the competition between Liverpool and Bayern for the Bayern Leverkusen winger Florian Wirtz. The reason why I'm keeping an eye on this one is because apparently Vincent Kompany at Bayern Munich would have liked to have fought Florian Wirtz to just basically just go across the town. No, really not across the town, but basically just go from Bayern Leverkusen to Bayern Munich, playing that number 10 in that wing on that left hand side for Vincent Kompany. We all know that at Vincent Kompany at Bayern Munich, you've got Marco Olise. If Florian Wirtz does not go to Bayern Munich and he ends up either at Liverpool, apparently Arsenal are interested for him. And why would any player want to go to Arsenal? They don't win anything. But anyway, so Real Madrid. If Real Madrid are in the picture, there's no way that player is going to go to Arsenal. It's going to be between Real Madrid and Liverpool. It's as simple as that. That's the way I see it. And where would Florian Wirtz go? If he doesn't land at Bayern Munich, I'm worried a little bit that they might have a little inquiry. They know what the clause that is for Abde Ezzalzouli, and I don't want Abde Ezzalzouli to leave. And I'm sure he won't leave. But if the right opportunity comes in for a Crystal Palace player, I'm not surprised that interest is coming in for them because of the successful campaign that they've had, not just in the Premier League, especially in our away form, but also, hello, Arsenal fans, we do trophies at Crystal Palace. So we don't just go to Selhurst Park and sit there like this. Oh, it's half time. Let me go and do a selfie in the VIP lounge. And then go back out for the second half at Arsenal at the Emirates. And just... That's what Ian Wright said. They don't sing for their players. They don't sing for their managers. At Crystal Palace, the Crystal Palace ultras, all the Crystal Palace fans, even the people that work at the club, we're all shouting for the players. We're all shouting for the manager every single second of the match. We don't stop singing. Apparently, Newcastle United are still having a little nibble at perhaps landing Mark Guehi, Eddie Howe. First man to land silverware there for the Magpies this season, and the way that they beat Arnold Slot's Liverpool in the League Cup. I can't remember the name of the sponsor. I think it's the Carabao Cup. And apparently Newcastle United might be in for also for Brian Mbemo. Now, if you're Brian Mbemo and you got an option to start in a new situation, because that's what Manchester United are starting to do a rebuild there, I suppose, as an outsider looking in. Or do you want to go and play for alongside someone like uh, um, um, uh, Alexander Isak at Newcastle? Um, I think the man's going to go to Newcastle. I think Mbeumo will probably land at at Newcastle rather than Manchester United. I'm just thinking that. But I could be wrong. I could be wrong. Brentford have what? Oh, Kelleher might be going towards Brentford. That's interesting. Bayern Munich might going for Cody Gakpo. Please don't let it be anyone from Crystal Palace there. Still inquires about Sesko. No drama there. Yeah, Napoli. Watch out for Napoli in the transfer window, because I think they're looking to build upon the success that players like Scott McTominay. They recently met the Pope on a day out, and well, they won the Serie A. Napoli, if they land Kevin De Bruyne, yeah, man. They're going to be someone to watch out in the Champions League next season. Napoli. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe at Diego C Palace. Good. I can't see any more links there for Crystal Palace players. What? What's going on here? Hold on, let me just have a look at this. Oh, got an itch. No, it doesn't matter. Okay. I think I'm going to wrap it up, people. I don't know what's going on. So big up to Steve. Says, let me have a look at you. You've changed your picture. Big up to Daniel 90. I missed it. And as soon as I've done that one. Yeah, I forgot that. Go to channel. Oh, great picture there, Steve. Big up to that. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe at Diego C Palace. If you are new. How do I close this back down? Yeah. Damien Duff, Shelbourne, that's in the Republic of Ireland, can play Robbie Keane, Favros in the Champions League first round. Both Irish managers will be good. Oh, good luck to them. Both Damien Duff and Robbie Keane, both of course managers there in different clubs, so they could be facing each other. That's a good one, Steve. Yeah, good luck to them, man. They're going into coaching, into management, and good luck to both of them. I remember when Damien Duff signed for Chelsea, and he came on as a substitute. It was a friendly before the beginning of that season when he signed for Chelsea, and his transfer fee could buy our first starting 11 and our bench. Just his transfer fee alone. I remember Simon Jordan. I don't know Simon. I've never spoken to him. I remember Simon Jordan. And then, because I was in the Steve Coppell lounge, I remember people at the going, "Do you see how much that transfer fee for David Duff was?" It's just a complete different world of transfer fees that they were on back in the day. Well, I think they still are in those days, I suppose. Please keep hitting the likes and subscribe at Diego C Palace if you are new. Good evening to Macias Bartos. I think it was a great match between Real Betis and Chelsea. The first half, Isco, so I should say, Isco's and Antony bossed it in the first half. But the substitution of Reece James coming in at halftime changed it completely. If you are new to the channel, please subscribe. Diego C. Palace. If you are new, I spoke to you at Wolves by the coaches. When Wolves came to us. Okay, yeah. I haven't been to Wolves, so I think I remember speaking to you. Yes. Good evening. I hope you've enjoyed the. I've just uploaded some more of the. Yeah, I remember. Yeah. I hope you're doing well. Thank you for dropping in. And I've just uploaded. Well, not just actually. I have uploaded the Wolves coach. Do you upload them as well? I can't remember. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe. Diego C. Palace. If you are new, how do I do this? Oh no, you didn't upload it. Right, I understand. And just up to you, buddy. Thanks for dropping in. And I managed to get I've uploaded I've still got quite a few videos actually for that Wolves game between Crystal Palace and Wolverhampton Wanderers. Of course, that was the first game following Crystal Palace victory at Wembley against Manchester City. So everyone was on a high. I think it's a Wednesday or Thursday or Tuesday. I can't remember what day it was. But that match originally was going to be in the weekend, but it got postponed, obviously, because we were in the cup competitions. Please keep hitting the likes and subscribe at Diego C. Palace. But that's another side. Wolves with players leaving Wolverhampton Wanderers. What are they going to do to bring in replacements? So everyone, the transfer window is literally for me. Remember that the transfer window actually starts. I can't offer help at the moment because I've got so much on at the moment. I can't because I can just about keep up with what I'm doing at the moment. Vlog. Just put it up. Just upload it. Just upload it. Yeah, I've just got so much. I've got so much. I've only just managed to do the Wembley final upload. I've still got to do my semi-final. I've still got all the videos to do of the Wolves game as well. So I've got so much on at the moment. I can't, buddy. Just upload it. If you whatever set you've got, just make sure that if you've got music in the background, cut that off. Cut the music. So, but there shouldn't be any music. Do not upload anything with music, unless it's music that it's permissible, shareable music. But just don't do any music because otherwise you'll get flagged straight away. And you'll be fine. Just upload it. And you'll be fine. And you can get the starting lineups for the match on Sky Sports, on BBC. Just put them over. Just move them over. Write them out as to how they do it. So Chelsea have won, but yeah, no, I can't help everybody. I've just got too much on, buddy. I do apologize for that. I hope that's okay. Real Betis 1, Chelsea 4, and a good start for them. Isco, star of the man, I think, with Antony in the first half for Real Betis. In the second half, it was the Reece James, Colwill, Cole Palmer. Cole Palmer just changed that game in the second half. Yeah. Okay, so let me just quickly look at the fixtures, and then I'm going to round it up. So, I've had a really long day today. The internationals are going to start now, isn't it? Yeah, I won't be able to do anything tomorrow. Remember that on Saturday is the Champions League final at 8 p.m. And then as soon as that match finishes at midnight on the 1st of June, that's when the transfer window officially opens. And it only opens for about a week, because then there's that World Cup competition. But on Saturday at 8 p.m., there is a match at the Champions League final, PSG versus Inter Milan. I'll try and do the watch along to that. I can get to that. And then you've got, I don't think I'm going to do anything during the day unless I see something else to do. There's pictures there of Reece James holding up the trophy for Chelsea, and fans arrested. Oh wow! They booed Manchester United players off, but it's only a friendly. Oh, is it? Why is Manchester United playing another competitive match? Did that? It must be to do with the sponsors. Where are they anyway? Oh, they've got another match to play in Hong Kong on Friday, in the final match of the post-season tour. Okay. Oh my days. It must do with sponsors. They're probably just knackered out there. Cunha might be going into. This makes sense. Well, I suppose only Manchester United fans would know why they are doing a post. Rest them, man. Well, whatever you're going to keep, if they're going to keep anything. Nah, man. My Crystal Palace, just let the players have some downtime before they have to shoot off for the internationals. And the ones that don't, if they want to get into training, fair enough. But just have some downtime, some time with your family or something. Start a YouTube channel. Hello. Arteta. Okay. It looks like Cunha will end up going to Man U. I'm just glad that they don't go after our players, but he wouldn't start ahead of Ebrieze. No chance. No chance. Okay. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe at Dewsbury Palace. So that's the plan of action on Saturday, 8 p.m., the Champions League final, and then start the transfer window. The transfer window starts after that Champions League final. About an hour and a half later, I'll probably go into 1 hour into midnight afterwards, just to see if anything lands. But that's when the transfer window is going to start. It's going to get very interesting for lots of football clubs who finished at the bottom of the Premier League but were not regulated. I can't say it. Regulation. Regulated. Oh man, I can't do it. Relegation spots. I got there in the end. I've had a really long day. And it'll be interesting as well for clubs like Crystal Palace that finish around the middle of the table to see how they can bring in squad in depth and also start planning their pre-season and the beginning of their new year. My manager, Oliver Glasner, said next year we've got the Premier League title to go for, the FA Cup, the League Cup, and the Europa League Cup. 4 trophies to go for. We don't do things like Arsenal fans, where not all of them, but the majority of them seem to be content with just taking part. No trophies for nearly 6 years. I say no more on that. Please hit like and subscribe at Diego C Palace, and I think that's it. I can't see anything else. All right. I suppose the reason why they've... Where are they anyway? Kuala Lumpur. That just doesn't make any sense. Well, I suppose it's a worldwide brand, so they just want to see the players, but they're knackered. Anyway, I don't get that. I guess you'll have to talk to them. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe at Diego C Palace, and thank you very much for the 10 likes. Let me just quickly thank everybody. Thank you all for the 10 likes. And if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe at Diego C Palace. And last of all, I'm going to end on this in respect to the parade that happened at Liverpool. I hope everyone that got injured up there are able to recover well. My thoughts and prayers are just with everybody affected with that situation there. Yeah, I've seen the news reports, and it looks scary. A difficult situation for the club and for the city of Liverpool as a whole, I expect. And yeah, I hope that whoever's been affected by that and are recovering from any injuries of that horrible incident at the parade, celebrating, which should have been a joyful day for the Liverpool fans in the wonderful city of Liverpool. Their champion, Barclays, the titles of the Barclays Championship, and it's really sad to see those things that happen. So I hope everyone out there affected, especially those with injuries, recover well soon. I'm very sad to see that. All right, thank you very much. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe at Diego C Palace. Please set the notifications bell on. I'm not sure when I'm going to be next live, because I've got quite on a lot at the moment, and also but definitely Saturday I'll try and do the Champions League final watch along at the very least. I might do some other stuff, but at the moment I've got quite a bit on. Right, thank you very much. Good night and take care.